back in 2016, we went on a road trip around Australia.
One of the reasons we went on the road trip was because we really wanted to hear from older people.
We really wanted to understand what it's like to grow older.
One of the things that we noticed along the way was that
there's a massive lack of diversity of image when it comes to older Australians. They're always white, normally upper middle class. It's the stereotypical walking along a beach. There's a lack of diversity when it comes to LGBTQ community or the culturally and linguistically diverse community.
My name is Suzanne Oberhardt. I'm involved in a few projects that I think are really exciting and important. One of them being working with the Ageing Revolution on Pikme.
My name is Shihabuddin. I'm a contributor photographer to this project, and I am involving this project from the beginning. Image is one of the communicative tools that communicate 1,000 times faster and 1,000 times more effectively than any verbal communication.
I think visual imagery can shift people's emotions really quickly, and it can shift attitudes really quickly.
If someone sees themselves in imagery, they'd feel more included in a society that's predominantly white or straight.
If we continue to see examples of visual ageism, then we won't see change. So I think we have to really address imagery, photos, and how we represent ourselves right there in that space. It just makes sense to me.
And also, the way we portray elderly people or aged people is very kind of negatively. We looked at or down looked at, and we think they're very passive. But I think they are more active and they have more to offer to us as a society.
My name is Joachim Feuser, which is German, and I grew up in Germany, and my role on this project is to be one of the photographers to take images of senior people. When I heard about this project, the Ageing Revolution, I really thought that's interesting. For starters, as a photographer, I always think whether this project is an interesting project for me to participate in, but I also thought it's a good cause. I really think senior people are not only underrepresented but also wrongly represented in society, because we often, especially when you're younger, you think at the fuzzy wuzzies at the end of life, and it's a long way away, but more and more of us are actually older people. So I thought it was really a good idea to show how they live, and more people over 60 are very, very active.
But unfortunately, in the range of old people, we're stuck with the old stereotypes. And I think it might be one of the last frontiers to really make a bit of a noise and say, we're not all the same, and that's a good thing.
We're looking for funding, we're also looking for partnerships. So we'd love to partner with local councils to tell the story of their population, or any different communities to tell the story of their community. We're also working with professional photographers who can teach people how to take photographs and document their community. So we'd like to grow this project into a community-based organisation.